okay? Remember I talked to, if you guys watched this whole damn thing, you talked about like running the pipe and a guy just hopping. Perfect example. If I go to bend at the waist, I'm bent at the waist like 90 degrees. He's not gonna go down, I'm too tall. He's just gonna be like, okay? Then I gotta what? Lower? Put my head between my legs? That's the camera guy's technique, you know? Not a couple of gentlemen. Okay? Squatting, head up, squat. I don't put my head in that weird position. Okay? I don't think I need to show it again. You got good angles, yeah? Okay. All right, so big difference. I'm just gonna do a low single. There's a couple ways I see guys shoot these. What I like to do is a headbutt. So I'm gonna, instead of like using my shoulder and just kind of tackling in, I like to keep my head shrugged and I'm gonna headbutt on the inside, you know, part of the knee, the medial, what is that called there?
Medial.
So right into that side of the knee. This makes the pick work. You don't want to, I don't like doing this move. I'm not going to do it to you, but guys would shoot in and do like shoulder slam. I've seen guys blow more knees out, like popping guys' legs doing that. Fuck that noise. It's not worth it. And if you fail, I just feel like you're in a nasty position. I don't want to be there. So usually if I'm doing this, and we'll talk about movement, I'm staying low, I'm covering, I'm looking for, we're playing the game here. And then I see that shot. So I'm going to do this slow, move away from the wall, but come this way. All right. So I'm moving, staying low. I get pretty low. I'm circling. We're good there. And then boom, I'm going to shoot. Okay. And then I'm just going to shoot. My knee is going to go head to the inside of the knee. This arm's going to fall to the outside. Circle. I bring the leg up. As I slide up behind me. And the reason why I like to keep this is I might need it. Because I got on the inside, I'm sliding up. What if he tries to turn away? So go ahead and turn away. Oh, see, that kind of sets me up in a good position. And I know everyone's like, you can toe hold. I don't care about that stuff. You don't know where this leg might be there, it might not. The big thing is look where I'm at. I don't end up in his guard or anything like that. I'm taking his back. I'm getting to these dominant positions. And this was just to buy me more time. Because what if he's quick and he just pops up and he spins around? Or I know guys, they just roll. Just roll. And now I want to avoid all that. So these little grips, I just hang on. And I don't know. I might need it. I might need to yank it. Maybe I do need to do that toe hold. It's really just an extra grip, okay? Ankles and wrists are like lifelines for me, okay? They're like lifelines, okay? So I'm here and I'm moving. I might use both hands, sliding on the mat, trying to stay low. And then I see that shot, there it is, and I just blast. Boom. And now from here, bring that leg up, and now I'm here. Okay, that, like I said, just fucked up his whole scramble. Okay, it screwed up his whole scramble. Yeah, can I cover the toes? Absolutely, and get a finish. But I got looking at bigger targets too. Okay, so one more time. Okay, so we're working, playing the game, playing the game, and then, there's that shot. Moving up. There's that shot. Here we go. And position. Okay. I like playing low, believe it or not, for a big guy. But because I'll play turtle mixed with this, and I'll play guard mixed with this. It's kind of a weird style. But nobody said I was normal. Right, Johnson? There's this badass wrestler, and I got to train under him for, I don't know, a couple days. Guy was a total psycho. You guys know who he is, maybe. Maybe he was around probably back in the day. He fought MMA back in like the day in Brazil when it was no gloves. I just remember he teaching our pro class, came in jean shorts. He took his shirt off. The guy was, he was buff, man. I think he was like mixed race kid. Just abs. He was an older guy. I think he was in his 50s, and he looked like a freaking model. And he was just like, yeah. But his shit was great. And I learned this ankle pick from him. I was like, damn. And I learned something from him. So I picked up a lot of, I saw him teach a lot of great shit. I just can't remember his name. I feel bad. I like hat tipping people. So, what I'm doing for this ankle pick is my lead hand picks the ankle, and what I'm going to do is hit the hip with my hand. Okay? So in this case, left one lead. So I'm here, we're probably playing low here, and then I'm just going to shoot. So I take shuffle step forward. As I'm here, I reach, okay? Drive, my hand is going to go to his hip, come off the back. So just shoot, boom, drive, outside leg comes up, okay? Boom, playing around and up. Here we are. Okay, real simple move. I like it because it doesn't put me out of position. If the leg's not there, I still feel like I'm in that low crawl, which I like. Okay, and like when I was doing that low single, if I feel like I can't reach him with my rear hand, I'm just gonna switch my feet. So now that rear hand is the lead hand. So now I can reach here, boom. Okay, so if you have problems reaching, just switch your stance. Switch your stance. We're gonna get into this with techniques here in a couple of minutes, where I switch my stance so I can get a better grip of the lead leg. Okay, but simple.